What up, everybody? Lonnie here with Charts and Labs. What a good Monday opening this is for that day trade. Intel flew. I already captured a couple, but I wanted to capture this open because we have a big tech rally going on with the CES event going on. So just want to do a quick little video and recap and show everybody what was going on with this trade that I introduced to kind of recap in the last video. Um, but before we do that, I just want to remind everybody this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have any certificate saying that I am a guru at this by any means. But I wanted to make sure that you guys all get some familiarity with the market through my eyes and how I see it. And hopefully that allows you to make some of these decisions with your money your way and make some cool plays. So what we have going on is a Melius analyst gave Intel a $50 price target for this year and uh, $50 price target and a buy rating. And so that spiked this morning's open. We also have CES, which is a big consumer electronic event, a symposium, where NVIDIA is the keynote speaker, and and then you have Intel as one of the main presenters when it comes to the chips and foundries. Um, so really exciting, big jump. So what I did is I had 16 of these. You can see it's sitting at 0.67 right now. I already captured some because I sold 6 of them at 0.77. I kind of timed the high. It looks like it hit 0.90. I could have got 0.88, so I left a little on the table, but I went with 0.77, trying to guess what it would open at on excitement, and basically that captured my initial investment plus a little bit. So now I'm sitting on house money, and we're over that $1,000 mark that I was talking about getting to. It has retracted a little bit, but it's starting to come back up again, holding some support here. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this play yet as far as what I was gonna do. I could take this out, and I was gonna go buy my crypto, and that is still the plan that I'm looking at. But I'm looking at maybe adding back into this as we are well above our momentum, and maybe I hold off on getting into the crypto until towards the end of the towards the end of the week. Maybe make a little bit more profit on these day trades. But TXC's got some exciting news, and I don't want to miss everybody else getting in there and running on it because um, the downtown digital dollar soft launches today with McKinney. That was cool and exciting. Some utility is coming to TXC, and that is going to raise the price. Pretty as buyers come in and investors get excited, seeing if there's utility on the network, which will drive the price up of TXC itself. So we're kind of waiting and see what the market's going to do first 15 minutes and see what it wants to do here. We did see, I think QQQ was up pretty big today too. Up big, but big pullback. You know, when it gaps up this big, there's always got to be some pullback. The first move's not always the actual move. We're at 617.96, basically 618, and there is this gap here that could be filled fully, and then there's also a little bit of a gap up here, and so there is room to go up after maybe it tests here on a longer time frame. If we do the hourly, you can see there's quite a bit of chop in here. There's some gaps between the opens, and now we have a really large one right here. I don't know if it would test all the way back, but could we test above here? A break over 623, you know, that's a lot of upside still for QQQ. But we're focusing on Intel. Got some lines up here. We broke well above that. You know, we're really love a 43 test. That's why I'm still kind of hanging and watching. This is retracted really pretty far back, so I'm glad I sold and captured all that profit. I do have my $1,000 account target. If we go to the 1 month, we can see that before my trade I was 439, so I am above that. 439 is my start, I guess. 445 or whatever. 445 is my initial start, and we're sitting at 1,000. So that was exactly what I wanted to build to. Build it up to 1,000, cut it back down to 500 or so, and take that 500 and put it into the crypto. So I still might do that. I might just take this 468 from that trade and let these 10 ride. I might hold on to these 10 a little bit longer and see if there's more juice on this play with Intel. We were at 1280 at the top. Got to see what we're doing here. Giving it about 8 more minutes to kind of play with its direction. It looks like it's wanting to come back and retest this. So there's a good chance to add some and then let it come back up. The excitement though is definitely there. As long as markets don't pivot around and have a fake out completely. Big sells though. So looking for probably a retest here at the 40, 30. See what happens here. I might add some more. Still on a very, very bullish move. We're just gonna go peek while we're waiting for that to decide at TXC and see if it's worth me sending my money now. And there, 116. Good deal on these guys. I think under 120 is a great price, and looking like it's trying to find some support. There's just no volume. Really, really light volume. The liquidity for TXC is very thin with a very thin market. So not a lot of activity. Coming around to the volume, 0.34. This is up a little bit because this used to be 0.33 or 0.3 even. So a small uptick in volume, but not much. Very, very tiny volume. Still no buyers. So hopefully today when that downtown digital dollar launches and there's more information comes out on that, hopefully people see the excitement around that and how big of a deal that is. That utility is coming, and we can see 32,000. So that's good. This is up. I like seeing this above 30. I'd love to see this around 50,000. Would be massive. At least past Dex trade, but tiny volume. Bitmart's the only one that's kind of holding steady and consistent. Let's see, we're curling back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we got going on? Did it bounce off the 4038 or 4030? Yeah, I think it's gonna come back up some more. 4030, 4040. So let's go ahead. Hypothetically, what I could do here is 8, 10, nope, 9. Can I get 9? At 50? Oh wait, I want to go back. We're gonna go smaller. Are we going under? Ooh. Okay. One more. We want to see if we're gonna get over this. That is a massive sell-off. I wish I would have sold the whole shebang. That could have been a great trade if I sold everything at 0.77. Man. Okay, are we bouncing here? What's going on? Can't go down forever. Guess it is. There's a lot of momentum coming all the way back down to 40. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is a interesting open. What is NVIDIA doing? NVIDIA, same thing, way up. At least they had a positive 5-minute until. Alright, I'm gonna say I have the confidence in it. I am gonna, what do I have for buying power? 468. Let's see, how many can I get? 9. Go back. I gotta get it filled. Alright, we're gonna grab 9 of these now. Oh, we're gonna get them cheaper. We just had a little drop. Oh no, I sold them. Oh, you big. Gosh dang it. I don't know why I always default on that. I was trying to buy and I think I sold. Oh, we gotta close that. Close that. Cancel order. Perfect. I'm glad it dipped because I did not want to sell those. Alright. Let's do this the right way. I don't know why it always defaults to sell. I'm trying to buy these. I'm going to buy 9. Gotta pay attention. I'm not used to Robinhood, so I apologize for that. Investing. So we're sitting at 0.49 and my order is 0.48. Let's see if it'll give me a fill on that. I'm going to pick up 3 extra contracts on the profit. Sold 6, going to buy 9. And it's going to run up. So we might have to chase a little bit, and I'm okay with that. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Watch replace. I could still get them at. Oh, okay, it already jumped up to 0.51. Gosh dang it. I don't want to chase that much. I'll go for the 0.49. Submit. Done. Give me my fill. I was trying to get 0.49 originally, and then it went down to 0.47. Now it's 0.5. Let's see. 0.51. If it doesn't fill at 0.49, I'm not going to chase it above 0.5. Just not trying to chase 100% because I do want to sell this at least 0.6 today, ideally. I could raise it, and I could raise it though. We'll see. Give it a minute to fill. If it does not, oh, I have them. Oh, it did fill. Nice. So now I'm gonna go in and I want to sell. How many do I want to sell? 11 at 0.66. I mean, I did hit 0.75. How many gets me 1,000? Is that 14? 12? 13? 14. And it'll be 1,000, and I can hold 5 for profit. So we're going to sell 14 at 0.75 again. Done. Investing. So I will hold 5 after that. if that fills, if we get another run up. As we just saw that we kind of need the price to go. We're going to simulate. Let's do, oh, not point. Let's do 42. 42. So $42 price gets me a 0.92 again. To get 75, I have plenty of time. If we get to 42, I'm going to be 0.92 again. Looks like I need to raise that limit. Dropped more. 0.44. Was expecting to bounce there. Alright, so if we do, let's do some guessing on what we're going to get price-wise. Even if we just get a retract to 41, let's just look at, I'll come back to 41 and kind of see what that will give us. Simulate my returns. 41. That's a 0.6. I need to get to at least 0.4, 41.5. Give me that again. And that gives me my 0.75. Okay, that's kind of what we're looking for. 41.50. 41.50 is right about there. Let's do a horizontal line at 41.50. That's our goal. We're going to make this one be white. And we're holding. We got all next week also with these to go up. And we have some positive sentiment. And we're in positive momentum on the 1 hour. We could have a retest of that, is what I'm guessing. Is that trend and maybe a bounce for redirection. So maybe I got in I jumped back in a little bit early, but I did capture big profits, and I earned myself 3 extra contracts, which is kind of cool. So now, as long as I can get it back over 0.5, it would be worth it in my eyes today. So probably gonna sell it today, but I do got to run. I have to go to Sacramento today. If I end up getting these sold again and transferred into Pinex to buy TXC, I'll make sure I get that on video when I get back in town. So let's see if Intel runs today once NVIDIA kicks off this afternoon. See you guys later this afternoon, though, with an update. And have a good day.